Hello.
Hey.
We are live. Okay, everybody that is actually watching us, thank you so much for tuning in today. Checking in to see if we are live. Now, if you're going to comment on this video, you'll have to allow StreamYard to accept your comments. So please do that because we want to see feedback from you guys. We want to hear from you and we want to interact with you, right? So today I have a beautiful guest on with me today. Welcome, welcome. I am streaming this to my own Facebook page as a treat for you all because I know everybody's not quite used to going on over to the page Creative Clean Living yet. Okay. Creative Clean Living is a page that I've had for a while. And I have a desire to interview people that are doing amazing things in their life with God, in their journey spiritually, and in their careers and entrepreneurially. So I am really excited today to have my friend Woodeline Pierre. She is the face behind Pressy.com. If you wanted to look her up, she has some really fun things going on. She's a registered nurse, she's a lifestyle blogger, and she is the creator of my dedication planner. And she's going to tell you all about that. She originally is from Haiti, and she now works as a traveling nurse across different parts of the country. Woodeline usually spends her days writing care plans for others. And one day she realized that she just needs to create something for herself. And she's going to share her story about how it happened for her. And literally, Woodeline, welcome. I'm going to turn
Thank you, Arlene.
I want you to share with us first off, just like, wow, what was it like being a nurse? First of all, tell us where you were at. Weren't you in Atlanta, Georgia?
I'm currently, hi, everybody. My name is Woodeline. Like Arlene said, she already done a phenomenal introduction. So my name is Woodeline. I go by Woody. I have quite a few nicknames from my friends and family. But Woody is my nickname. I am a registered nurse. But my home base is Atlanta, Georgia. I am now a travel nurse. Meaning that I travel different part of the country to different hospitals and helping others. I am a lifestyle blogger. I am also the creator of my dedication planner, something to better serve you, prioritize life goals, as well as focusing on your self-care at the same time. That includes you writing, like journaling. That includes you planning your goals and make sure you're focusing on your mental health as well as your to-do list that you have to accomplish. What it's like to be a nurse? The year of 2020 was named to be the year of the nurse, but It wasn't a fun year. It was not a fun one. So in time like this, yes, we know nurses are here to serve, as well as many other, healthcare professionals. But me as a nurse, I can always speak for myself. So nursing always seems fun and exciting. Yes, the cute little pictures with your scrubs, but it's not always the case, especially in time like this. So this past year as a nurse has been stressful. And then this is where I come in thinking that because I created this dedication planner to focus on mental health. That was back in 2019 when I had the idea, and no way I thought that 2020 was going to be that crazy. And oh boy, we need this stuff because me creating this, helping me as well as helping others to focusing on their mental health. What can they do? This pandemic is stressful from the beginning. Either you're a child, a kid, teenagers, or adults. So so it kind of help you, even though you don't want to compete with each other, but even though you're still planning your goals, which is still fine, because in a pandemic like this, there shouldn't be no pressure. But at the same time, you can still try to manage or accomplish your goal, but also focusing on yourself, because this pandemic is hard on everybody. And then this is where this is where I come in. And that's pretty much me being a nurse in 2020. It's been crazy. So, well, back to you, Arlene. So I'm not sure if you have any other things to, kind of
Well,
piggyback
I
on.
yeah, let's hear from you about like whenever you were working. You had told me a little bit about like when you were working in the emergency unit, right? And how stressful and taxing that was on your body and your mental. So share with us a little bit about that. What does a nurse go through on the inside? You know, in those stressful, taxing times. And then when you get home, like, what did you just decide to do when you picked up your journal? Like, how did that help you to go ahead and journal?
Yeah, me, now I work like mostly, like a med surg unit or med surg tele, which where people kind of read, strips, and also you have the heart rhythms and stuff like that, as well as COVID unit. So it's been stressful because I would say starting the beginning of last year, February, it wasn't too bad for me, I would say, because the floor I was working on, it was mostly like a trauma. It was a trauma floor, but we do have some patient that was super sick. But it started getting worse, for me personally, like April. So I would say since last year April, I have like a rough year. That's when it all started. And I remember, in September I did take a break, like a literally I took 2 weeks off. I used my PTO because I needed that. So when all this stuff started, when I get home, it's always good to go back, to writing, because I write what makes me happy, this week, because it was stressful. And first of all, you can't go anywhere because, despite all this, we gotta remain safe. We gotta protect people around us. So your interaction with others, it's limited. So this is the best time to spend time with yourself. So when I get home, most of the time, what I do is kind of reflect on the day, on what happened. I can't escape from my situation because I'm a nurse. This is my lifestyle. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do, it's like you have a house getting on fire and you tell the firefighter he shouldn't be going in there because his life is in danger. Well, that's his job title. So either he wants it or not, he still gotta go in there. So this is where, I feel like, it's stressful for me as a nurse. And then every time I go home, I kind of reflect on my day and then write things down, what had made me happy, especially about my mental health. Because if the mind is not straight, is not right, you can't focus, you can't do anything. And I've been in a situation where, like, I'm literally shaking, like you have like a mental shutdown. You can't think straight, and sometimes you gotta pinch yourself. And if you need to take a moment, you take a moment. This has been my daily routine, pretty much since April. So when I get home, reflect on what the day was. What can I do to make it better? How can I contribute? Like the same way, I mentioned earlier, but yes, I write care plans for patients. Care plans is like, okay, you come to the hospital, but here's all your care plan on how I'm gonna make your stay better and what's gonna make you get out of the hospital quicker, and then what you will follow up if your goal is met, if your goal is partially met or not met, and this is what I need to do. So therefore, if I'm doing this for my patient, why not doing it for myself? So when I go home, you gotta think like, okay, here's my care plan too, physically, mentally, what can I do to be better, to feel better? Because I can't escape this situation. All I gotta do is take it into consideration to see what can I do to make me feel better as a human, as a person, as a nurse. Because when I leave the hospital, nursing is a 24/7 job. Like you come home, you thinking about, oh, did I forget to do something? You're questioning a lot of things. You go home, you still, sometimes I go home, I'm still hearing those, you know, IV pump beeping in my ears like I'm at the
Voice,
hospital. So
those
you
voices
have,
in your head. Oh, you got laundry to do. You got dishes to do.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you have to get in the habit of that. And another part is like my little patio in the back, you probably won't be able to see it because of the light. That's like my little sacred place at home. So every time I go outside, put a little music, I got my little stuff in my hands, I'm writing things down because I need this moment for myself. And sometimes people might think it as, I'm isolating. It's not, because for some moment, you will need that, because spending time with yourself is the best thing you could ever done. So me doing that every time, writing the things that brings me joy in the midst of this pandemic, it's actually what keeps me going.
Good. Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, Woodline. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. I hear a little bit of crackling, so I'm not sure if our guests can hear that too or not.
A little bit too. Yeah.
Feel free,
but it's fine now for me.
You can hear it? Okay. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions whatsoever for Woodeline. Please put in the comments down there below. Feel free to sprinkle this video if you think this could be of value to someone that you know in the healthcare, in the daily grind of working with people in care facilities. Woodeline, I want you to pick up that beautiful journal that you have created and show us what that looks like. Show us what you have in there, because from what I understand, it is beautifully laid out. Like you mentioned, your job is to make a care plan for patients. And so what you have done is you have created a care plan for yourself. And then you decided to go ahead and market it and share it with the world so that others can create a care plan for themselves as well. So how beautiful is that? Thank you for doing
Absolutely.
that. And so go ahead and tell us your niche, your target, your niche, your what's inside that journal. Where can we get it? And I'll put that in the comments where people can get it as well. Go for it, girl.
Exactly. Thanks again, Arlene. So this is the planner. This is the product. So it's actually come. I don't know if the light is bright enough, but you will say it says like my dedication planner, and then it says by Woodeline Pierre. So that has my name at the bottom, so you know it's from me. And this is the actual box that it came in. And then it's very hard. It's not gonna bend, it's not gonna bend or crack or rip apart. So I'm really proud of that. So when you open your planner / journal, because there's a lot of note pages in there where you can write about your days. It's absolutely amazing. And then it comes with this. So I know this one probably not gonna.
Hold on real quick. Do you actually have any earbuds that you could put in? Because we are hearing a little crackling, and I wonder if that could help. Do you have any earbuds that you could put in your phone and be able to put it like that?
No, not with me right now. I'm not sure why there's. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we hear a little bit of crackling just here recently when you're speaking. But it's okay. We will listen through it.
Well, I try to go slow.
Oh, that's better right there, actually. Whatever you did, it changed.
Okay. Well,
okay.
I hope you take it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away, girl. It comes with this. So of course, this not going to last you the whole year. But it comes with it. So at the beginning, you don't have to buy one. So it comes with this. It is very beautiful. It is gold. It is fancy. You can use that. I have 2 different categories. I'm gonna come a little closer. I'm not sure. I kind of hear the cracks too. Can you hear me better, Arlene?
Yeah, we hear you, but there's still a little crackling, but it's okay. Keep moving, girl.
So it comes with this, and I have another one because it's 2 different ones. One will be for the healthcare professional, and then the other one will be for like female creatives, or teachers, or scientists, or anyone who loves journaling or planning. So if you are one of these people I mentioned, you could have this one because you have a lot of women on top of it. And if you're a healthcare professional, I mean, because people ask me usually, is it for nurses only? But if you buy this one, this lady has scrub on. I could have scrub on. I could be a doctor. I could be a physician assistant. I could be a respiratory therapist. I could be a physical therapist. So as long as you work in a healthcare setting, LPN, RNs, you could absolutely have this one. Okay. So when you open it, this one just have a little bit about me. That's my pictures in there. Just have a little bit introduction so you know exactly who you're getting this from. And I know it's very thick. I'm not gonna have time to go through all of them, but I'm gonna make sure to kind of go over exactly what very important. So of course, where you kind of put your information. And this one, the good thing I like about this, Arlene, I do have a yearly calendar. I put both 2021 as well as 2022, and this one is undated. If you want to use it as something to just write, you can do that. Use it as a planner, you can do that because it's undated. It comes with stickers where you can put in your own month. Depends on the time you started. So it's not like, okay, if I buy it now, then I'm using it as a planner. And then now it's already, we're going into March. Oh, I can't use it anymore. Well, you can because you started whenever you want to start it. Because there's stickers where you could put like in places like this, and then you just put March. So that means you're going to finish whenever you started that, from the previous year. And I'm going to and I do have vision board at the beginning. This is vision board. We need that. Reason why? Because for us to have a good year, we have to kind of visualize what we want mentally, physically, financially. So the vision board, it's like a brain dump. You dump everything that you need to accomplish this year, and then you kind of break it down monthly or weekly, however you want. Further as much as you're going into the planner or the notebook, you kind of put the things down like it's more how could I say, like bullet points to kind of break down the things that you want to do. Um and then let's go to the what you may call it, the care plan. And first of all, I do have some amazing motivational quote in there. And then this one says, a year from now you may wish you had started today. Because yes, we get tired, but these I usually consider this as a source of inspiration, and I have this every month. When you start the month, you have this. It's just like a reminder to tell you that it's okay to keep going despite all this, and actually boost your, productivity as well as your mental health as well. And let's just go to. I'm going to the care plan because this is very important. So in the care plan, I have this. You'll see. Well, I said I do care plans for patients. This is not me, but it's just anyone with a scrub. Because of course you have the care plan. It says self-care kickstart, and then also at the bottom of it, it says self-care reflection. So in the self-care reflection, at the top part, it actually asks you a couple questions. I'm gonna mention some of them to you, so you actually have an idea what are the questions are. And at the bottom of it, this is where the care plans are. And in the care plans, it says like personal self-care plan. It has like physical, it has mental as well as social, because we need all of this. We need like life and work balance. We need people socially. We gotta talk to people. Like I'm talking to Army. Things I've never met Arlene in person. But she's an amazing individual. So we communicate. We need those things, like you need things like that. So socially, mentally, all these stuff, you need it to be part of your daily life. So maybe meeting new people, maybe working on a new project. All this gonna make you feel better as an individual. So for the self-care reflections, it tells you, well, it asks you what worries you the most this month. You write them down. You write everything down that drive you crazy this month. You know, are you
Mhm.
employing a healthy perspective? Is it something that you can really focus on and say, hey, maybe am I doing something wrong? Or is the situation, the environment that I'm in, it's actually not good? And what can I do next month to make it better? And then he asks you to say yes to everything that you would like to say yes to, everything that you would like to attract next month. And then he asks you to put down everything you have to say no to, because sometimes we say yes to everything, we say yes to too many things, and he drives you crazy. Saying yes to many things could drive your mental health crazy, your physical health. Let's just say you cannot run a you haven't worked out in 5 months, and then you want to run a 10K marathon without even, you know, work out a little bit, and then boom, you said yes to go ahead on that little marathon. You're not gonna make it. You could say, oh, maybe I could just do a tryout, or maybe I could do like a shorter one, to see where I'm at. So saying yes to everything is not necessarily the best thing. So these actually ask you these type of questions, and kind of make you reflect on yourself. What can you do to make your life better? And that, and that's like mentally, physically. The best part, Alan, I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'm gonna tell you the best part of this planner. If you go at the very back of the planner, I do have your year in review, where you can kind of put down exactly what happened this year. The thing, one thing that I'm sorry, one thing that you're proud of, things that you are grateful for. You can write two things, you can write three things. One way you can help someone else, because while we're going up there, we need somebody. Everybody needs somebody, so the same way you may find someone to help you is the same way you may find a way to help somebody, because when you're helping someone, you're helping yourself getting somewhere else. So these at the back of the planner or journal, you could have this stuff you can write down as well. And then I do have a resource page, Arlene, which is very amazing. This is one thing. Last year I didn't have that, but that's one thing I'm proud um having in this notebook is just the fact that he has like resources about mental health, as well as personal development and productivity. Because having can you hear me, Arlene?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
You started playing on my desktop.
Oh, okay. So
You're good.
the mental health, I do put some of the website or application you download on your phone, like your iPhone or your Android phones. Like you literally could go on your Google Play or Apple Store. You download these apps, and then these are about your mental health. And you can actually connect with some mental health specialists. If you want to connect to a therapist, because we all need one sometimes. Make like your cousin, your mama. It's not your mental health specialist. You can talk to them about a little something here and there, but they're not professional. I'm guilty of that, you know. So I put all this information where you can go and connect with these people, and then you can actually connect with a specialist in less than an hour. You fill out this information based on the application, because it's different of them, as well as different websites. You can actually connect, and then it even asks you about your values. Some of the site, when you go in there, Arlene, it asks you, would you like to connect with a Christian therapist? If you like to connect with, with someone from your background, all this stuff. So you can actually have someone that can connect with you on your level, and then you can go on and mind out about your day or whatever. But these are the things that I'm very proud of. Also, some of the website about personal productivities, things that you can use the same way. Let's just say, quick example about Canva. Everybody may be using Canva right now. If you like a blogger or you a creative, it's an application everybody can use. Well, I don't have it in here, but it's just an example of how things could help you with personal productivity if you want to include that in your business or your lifestyle, whatever. So it does have some of the website like that that helps you, as well as some. I even have apps that could help you sleep better. You could download these. They have like some morning. I have like morning scriptures, morning, but that's for the the app. You go on the app and then you could download that, as well as meditation, all this stuff. Maybe putting some music. Me personally, I love putting some music when I go to bed because it's so hard. I'm a night shift nurse, so I sleep during the day. So things like that helps me, and I'm sure it helps a lot of people who are night shifter as well. Because when the world is moving, this is when they sleeping.
Yeah.
So that kind of help out. And this is by far my best part, my favorite part of the planner. And of course, I do have two sticker pages where you could just, if you want to be, you want to have fun while you're writing things down, you could just have,
Girl,
all these stickers,
stickers. I'm a sticker girl. Show
yeah, you have all, you have
stickers.
two, you have,
Yeah.
you know so they very creative. They have words: eat, pray, bloom, believe, start somewhere. You celebrate small wins or big wins. Small progress is still progress. I'm just telling you some of what some of the stickers says. So
Right.
you matter. You put time for, if you have anniversary, you could put a date there. If you have homework, if you need to see a doctor, all this stuff. So I have all this, like, springs. If you're planning a vacation, you have stickers for you to make all your plans enjoyable. And I'm proud of this. I'm proud of having this, and I'm proud of it too. I'm proud sharing it with others, because at the end of the day, when I create something, it's to get feedback and then make sure it's better, so I could better serve other people to um to actually enjoy the products. But that kind of have like pretty much everything that I want to say. And it's like a brief overall, even though it wasn't so brief, of what includes in this product.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you will love it. And you can gift it to anyone because it already comes in its own box. You don't have to go to Walmart and buy that extra box to put the products or whatever. It already comes in the box, and it's very colorful. So you don't need that gift paper wrap or
Love that.
whatever they call it. You don't need all that because it already comes with
Box
one.
is good.
Exactly. So that's pretty much it, Arlene.
Awesome, awesome. And you can get that. Maybe later I can figure out how StreamYard, I can just put a little banner on the bottom of this video moving where you can go to
I.com. It's three I's.
3 I's. So it's pressy.com,
Exactly.
PRESSI.com. And she has a free giveaway there too. If you put in your email, you can do get a free download of a calendar for your month, right? Or is it
Exactly.
year?
And then to kind of go back and add more into this. So not only not only you can get that free download for 3 months, you can also win the actual this. All you gotta do, it tells me a little bit about tell me a little bit about yourself. You could put that or you could send out an email, so that tell me exactly which one I can give to you, either the creative one or the healthcare one. So you can shoot an email, and and just mention which one you'll need and stuff. So not only you'll get the free one, but you can also get this as well for free, and it will be delivered to your home. So
And how much is it? $30?
this planner, it's actually, the last one was $35. I increased the price because the last one, I don't have the other one with me, but it was very tiny. This one is like double what I had last year.
Huge. Yes.
It's very thick. So
That's
this
awesome.
has like a good, I would say like this have over 400 pages. So you have plenty of place to write and have fun. So this one is $40 because now I pretty much double the size of this. And then the quality of it is very good. So it's not going to bend. It's very hard. And I have the spiral
All
binding where
with
that's not gonna rip apart.
And it also
You were
comes with
saying,
a
Arlene?
box, a gift box, pen with a diamond on it, right? A gold pen with a diamond.
Yes, yes. You have the pen is included. I'm going the other direction. The pen is included, and
So
it
that
comes in
is
a box. The box is not just for show. You actually get it just like that.
okay. And how much is it?
This one is 40, and that would be free shipping. So I added just $5, and then of course, and I have like a personalized card in it, that tells you thank you. So that comes with your planners as well, and then at least a little note from me, that goes along with your planner. So it would be 40, and that would be with free shipping, so you don't have to worry about shipping price or anything of that nature.
That's awesome. I think it's a great deal. And it's a beautiful, beautiful journal to gift to someone or use for yourself, whether you're a healthcare worker of any sort and kind, or whether I should say healthcare hero, right? Is that what everyone was calling them? Heroes. But if you're a creative hero, I think we're all heroes, right? But honestly,
Yeah, we
everyone
kind of
has
all heroes in our
whether
own, in our own little world. Because my grandpa always say
if
that
we
the
have
doctor
whether
can do, the
we're
doctor
of
cannot do
this,
his job.
yeah, if we've weathered the storm of this pandemic, give yourself a pat on the back. Say I love you to yourself. Get a self-care journal that will help improve your well-being and your mental sanity. And I know I love journals. I'm actually a very stickler for journals. If you were to see my up here in the corner, I've got a whole stack of them all the way up there. So I really do. I'm a stickler for buying journals. I'll be getting that one. But thank you so much,
And
Woodeline, for sharing
also,
your
Arlene,
story. And just thank
also,
you
and
so
I
much
tell,
for.
thank you so much. And just one quick thing, and I tell people all the time, I have these questions a lot. I have a lot of these questions asking that, is it worth it to buy like a journal or a planner that's probably between 30 and $50. Every planner is like every planner is different. Some that's why they have financial planner, they have like mental health planner, they have like wedding planner, so every planner is different. And then and I kind of break it down for people. If you buy my planner and the year, for the whole year, it's like you spending 15 cents a day. That's technically what my planner costs, 15 cents a day. So
Wow.
of course there's planner that's like $70, and and all these planners that cost that much money don't have something like a self-care guide, or self-care reflection that I could, because I'm a big planner. Before me creating my planner, I have used other people planners. And I feel like it is a good investment, because 15 cents a day for a whole year, you can't really beat that. And also focusing on your mental health. If you need to connect with yourself, this planner will help you do that. Once again, Arlene, I am so honored to be in your presence. Thank you for inviting me. It was nice chatting with you last week as well as this morning.
That's right, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope that I just pray for God's blessings to be upon you as you continue to travel around. You were in Atlanta, you were in South Dakota, and now you're in Miami, right?
No, I'm planning. So right now, I'm back to Atlanta. I was in North Dakota, and I'm back in Atlanta right now. So I'm in Atlanta, and hopefully by next week or in the next 2 weeks, I may be going either to Texas, or maybe Pennsylvania, back to Pennsylvania again, because I was once in Philadelphia in the last 3 years. So either or. So I'm still kind of debating. I have to make up my mind by the end of the week, but for sure, Miami is one of them. But so you never know. So by the end of the week, I'll know exactly where I'll be going. But like you said, I pray all the time. because anything can happen on the road or while traveling. So yes, I do pray and I ask for covering and make sure I get home safe the way I left. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And if you make it back to Miami to visit Mama, you make sure you and I can go out and
Exactly.
grab a cup
Yes,
of
I'll
tea or
make sure to
coffee
see
together.
you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. God bless you again. If you want to take a look at Pressy's journals, at www.pressy.com, PRESII.com, and I will put that in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback. If you guys would comment, make sure you allow StreamYard to take your comments. It's just an amazing platform that allows me to stream on multiple platforms. This is being on YouTube right now, as well as Creative Clean Living and my wall. So StreamYard is not anything creepy. It's just a great platform that will help us to save more time, because I don't have tons of time to throw out the window. All right, so let's do that. I'd love to hear your feedback. Say a prayer for Woodeline as she goes on her journey. And I hope you guys have a really awesome, blessed day. Do something creative and clean for yourself today.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Harlan. You have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I think it ended. Testing 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. This is the first time using StreamYard, so how fun has this been?